Hey YouTube, it's Alex here, and today I want to tell you what features I do like in iOS 7 and what I think they could have either improved or what they actually have done badly. So I'm going to start with the goods, and the first thing is that I really like the control center. It's got a load of useful widgets or controls, as Apple have said. You can even have a little flashlight on while it's on lock. That wasn't available before. You could get third-party apps that use the flashlight in the LED flash, but you couldn't lock the screen or exit the app, so that's a nice little feature. Got access to your clock, calculator and camera, and that's very useful. You got your AirDrop, your music, your brightness, airplane, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, do not disturb and rotation lock. I think those are all very nice features. Now I also like the new unlock effect where you can go anywhere on the screen to unlock the phone. You don't need to use this. In Beta 4 iOS 7 they added this little arrow here so people wouldn't get confused. So to unlock, nice little flying animation for the icons. And I really like the new clock icon, which is actually a live icon. Now, we are lacking the most requested live app, which was the weather app. It's still not a live icon, it's still a still dead icon, but maybe we'll see that in the next iOS. I know I'm saying this quite early, but you know, it could happen. So, I'm happy with that. Now, the control center is actually borrowed from Android in my opinion, so it's a Nexus 7. If you go down here, you can see you've got a very similar set of features. Not all the same, but they're certainly there, and I've got access to my Google account as well. Now, the notification center, I like the new design. I like the way you can just get your date up there. I like the new weather overview. I like the little calendar widget, even though I don't use it that much. Now I removed the stocks widget because I didn't like that, to be honest. And then you've got the tomorrow overview, and you can go into all your notifications, and all of your missed notifications. Now they have made a mistake in iOS 7 here, and that is 2 buttons are missing from iOS 6: post to Twitter and post to Facebook. Now I didn't use Twitter that often because, well, my account's just inactive. I hardly ever go on Twitter, but I do post to Facebook a lot. And the fact that I couldn't quickly update my status on Facebook from here kind of annoyed me. Now, another thing that I'm not really keen on, if I'm honest, is the way the camera app works, because you get this really dark sort of black around the camera, and I don't think it looks very nice. They don't look very appealing. I prefer the transparent buttons you used to have at the top. The autofocus has been changed to orange, which I don't really care for, to be honest. I don't really mind. And when you take a picture, you don't see it anymore. Like, the shutter doesn't open and quickly preview the picture. I kind of miss that. Now, I don't mind sort of swiping across to select the mode, although I did actually prefer the buttons that you had. Now, the other things that I don't actually like, I like the icons for the most part. Apart from the iTunes and App Store logos, I think they're sort of too childish. I think they've been just blown up and they've had their background removed, so they look kind of like a kid redesigned them. But the rest of the apps I don't mind. I don't mind Game Center, Notes and all that. They look nice and brightens the phone up, but I'm not sure if I like it. These two here. Now, another feature I do like, back to this again, is the folders, because you can just scroll through your folders unlimited. So it used to be sort of 12 icons or 16 icons if you had an iPhone 5. Now in this I've got 9, 18, 27, 36 apps in one folder. So that's even more than what you could get in an iPad in iOS 6, which is absolutely brilliant. Now I like the new Safari search bar. I think that works very nicely. And I like the new the new menus, the new sharing menus. I think they look very nice. Scroll through all of these, and you can scroll through all of these if there's more options. Now I like the new Siri interface, but what I don't like about the new Siri is the fact that they just didn't add new voices to international phones, only America. So if you go to Siri, and I'm in the UK, you see I've not got the voice option. If I pop it into the US, you see you've got the voice changer there, you get the new voices. What's the weather like?
Okay, here's the weather between today and Wednesday.
So that's a nice new voice, and I'll quickly demonstrate the male one as well. What's Apple's stock price?
Hi there, Alex.
Right, I didn't get my voice. That doesn't matter. It's probably because I'm not American, if I'm honest. So if I pop it into my own one now, that voice goes away. And what's the weather like?
Here's the weather between today and Wednesday.
So it's normal, old-fashioned, boring Siri voice. They unfortunately didn't add that to the international phones, which is disappointing, to be honest. I thought they could have added that. Now, I like the new swipe from the left of the screen to go back rather than using the arrow keys. Android has that as well. And in the usage, there's also a new little feature. And although not many people find it that interesting, I like it. So if we wait for it to load here. I'll tell you what it is. It actually shows you how much data your text messaging app is using. So here we go. So you see, I've never really deleted my text messages, and I'm using 2 gigs. My camera roll is more, but yeah, so it's a good thing I've got a 32 gig phone. Now, in Control Center, I think they could have added more options rather than just access from the lock screen, turning it on and off. But you don't mind. Now, there's just one more thing, and I am aware this is an iOS beta, so I'm just going to close my apps. And it's just generally launch times. Apps take twice as long to load on iOS 7 as they did in iOS 6. And I'm aware of it's beta, but I'm fairly certain that this is beta 4. I am fairly certain it's going to stay there. Now, I know that it is a more demanding operating system, that I need to understand that, I do. But it's just a shame that that's generally had to happen. However, on benchmarks, the iPhone 5 isn't actually affected. I'm still getting about 1670 on Geekbench. And I did Quadrant 3D rating, and I got 60 frames per second on screen and about 10 off screen. So, and Wi-Fi performance is the same. There's no difference in terms of Wi-Fi performance. It's still very good. When I jailbroke my iPhone, it was actually worse. And I see this is a bug in beta that's only just come up. Really, is it struggles to locate my nearest server, and that could be down to another new feature which I'm not really fond on, which I'm going to show you. It's actually down here. And it's in System Services. What was it? If you've got frequent locations, there it is. And this basically, right, it's crashed. It basically updates your location more often, just to sort of help System Services and the phone work better. And what I appreciate that is a battery drainer. I'm not using any more battery than I did in iOS 6, but if you use your phone a lot, then it would be a battery drainer. Right, my settings has crashed, that's annoying. Now, I do like iOS 7 as a whole, and I also like this new phone dialer. I think that looks pretty cool. Since the new beta, they've narrowed it down a bit so it doesn't go off the edge of the screen. And it's the same with this button here, and the keypad, so it looks quite nice. So, it's a nice operating system overall, and I may have mentioned more things that I don't like than I do like, but they're really small things I don't like. They're not going to be deal breakers. So this is just really a quick look at what I do and don't like, as I said. So got a new stand as well that's got a little new interface, and I don't really use it, so that's nothing big to me. You've got the live weather, and I like that, that's nice. Scroll through, I like that as well, and just delete them there. So I've got to give Apple some credit. They did do a nice job on iOS 7. It's just a shame they removed a feature I used, and it's a shame with those 2 icons. They don't look the best, to be honest, do they? And this wallpaper, when you rotate the phone, the wallpaper goes with it. It doesn't actually seem to affect battery, so I'm happy for that. Anyway, that's just do likes and don't likes. So thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you again in the next one.